Hi, we've not had a little chitty chat on a Friday for a while, so whilst there's no time like the present, here we are. I wanted to give an update on where we are with our facial reflexology client journeys. That we'll be sharing lots at the end, documented photos, videos, all of that malarkey. But what I wanted to share was, I guess, my experience of what's occurring, because there's consistency between all of the clients, and when that little thread comes through, it's beautiful to share for all of you. So a bit of background, during the summer I asked if anybody wanted to be part of the journey with me, which at the time looked like 4 90-minute sessions, and those sessions we would allow just to unravel, and so we would do some life compass coaching, some Reiki and some facial reflexology. One of the things we've all come to realise is it's not about the external, and as much as everyone is getting beautiful glows from the work that we're doing, it's all about the inner work, that inner compass, that meeting of her indoors, that intuition, that connection to self that is coming through beautifully. And so one of the things where we've had some little bits of homework to do, and what we've been looking at is how we can say yes to ourselves. Yes, as in it's not selfish, it's simply self-preservation. And saying yes to you can look, feel, be all sorts of different ways. Examples that I would share, because when we're saying yes to our external world, we're saying no to us. When we're saying yes to us, we're saying no to the external. And there's a beautiful balance to be gained throughout. So examples would be, if you really want not to do something, and as you're saying yes, you're just feeling, oh, I really don't want to be doing this. I don't want to agree with this. I don't want to be going, whatever it is. And just knowing that, well, I've said yes to the external, I'm saying no to me. One example that we've discussed as well is, imagine if you drive, imagine going into a car park and there is one available space and you are there just ahead of another driver. What would you typically do? What would you typically do? Have a little ponder on that, because if we were to let the other driver have the space out of pure courtesy, then absolutely fine. But sometimes we're just working on the deserving, worthy, taking up space on this planet, all of that stuff. So have a think about that. If you're not saying yes to you, you're saying yes to somebody else or something else. I hope all of this is making sense. So little things as well are saying yes to herself. One of the clients, what she's experienced is she doesn't want to be on her phone first thing. She wants to say yes to her, and that's to not go on her phone first thing in the morning. It's to do the things that she wants to do. And for her, it's a little bit of meditation and a little bit of journaling. Simple. How are you in your mornings? Are you going on your phone? Are you in the external world before you've even got out of bed? And we know that what we could be doing, but it's what we actually are doing. So with all the things that are cropping up, and say there's a consistency and thread through everybody's journey, which is beautiful as the space holder and therapist, because then it gives me a little bit of a, actually we could do this on a bigger scale. We could also start playing with this in a different way. So if you're still watching this video, then I've got a couple of, I don't want to say offers, but opportunities how you can work with me and say yes to you. So the first opportunity is, as some of the clients are coming to the end of their 4-session journey. I'm going to open up another 2 spaces for October and November. So if you are feeling a little bit lost, disconnected, simply want to have some time out, if you're open to all kinds of therapies that are brought all in together, and you can say yes to having 4 90-minute sessions over a 2-month period, then this might just be for you. I'm keeping it nice and easy, nice and open. Simply send me a DM. Send me a little voice note or a DM saying that you're interested in this, and then we can take it from there. So it's a couple of people to also experience the facial reflexology and coaching journey over the next couple of months. The other thing, and I think this has been percolating for quite some time, especially since you've probably heard me talk about her indoors, my her indoors, that is like my guiding force, my intuition. When clients ask, how do I get to meet my indoors, like her indoors? How do I really connect with myself so that I know that I'm saying yes to me for the reasons and values that are mine? Well, I'm pulling together a little 8-week, it's not a program, it's not a course, it's just a collaboration. And again, it will just be for a handful of you who are interested in maybe seeing the end of this year out, going into next year, just feeling on top form. And yes, of course, we're doing this as we go into like our wintering, but it's nice and easy. It's teeny tiny little steps that we can do, and it's connecting with like-minded people. This is purely online, and say I'm just looking for a handful of people that want to, I guess, test drive this. So again, if this is of interest and you're still watching this video, you were probably meant to get this message. If you would love to, over the next 8 weeks, or certainly before the end of the year, connect with yourself on a level that you have maybe connected with but forgotten how to, or you never feel that you've really fully connected with yourself, drop me, again, voice note, DM, and we can take it from there. I think that's it for my little Friday chitty chat. So a couple of opportunities. One is for a couple of you to experience the facial reflexology journey. So that's 4 in-person sessions over 2 months. And then the next one is again for a handful of you to meet your own her indoors, to become so connected with yourself that you start next year, 2024, just full of that trust, implicit knowing that what is for you. Drop me a message and I look forward to catching up with you soon. Have a superb rest of week and an amazing weekend.